Welcome back to In the Big Leagues. I'm Sheldon. Now, Cardinals fans, you have certainly been through a lot this season, to say the least. You've dealt with injuries, suspensions, terrible coaching, a huge lack of leadership, and of course, the worst thing, a lot of losses. 10 to be exact. Well, things didn't change this past Sunday as the Cardinals lost yet another game, this time to my Broncos. Let's ride, baby. We won. We beat the Cardinals. This was a game for the backup quarterbacks, as both Kyler Murray and Russell Wilson were both out with injuries. So 12-year veteran Colt McCoy made the start for the Cards. But during the third quarter, he went out with an injury that would knock him out for the rest of the game. So Trace McSorley then came in and led the Cardinals on the same drive that the other quarterback got hurt to a field goal, which put the Cardinals up 9-3. Things were finally looking up for the Birds, but well, that's when the Broncos offense decided to show up with a 7-play, 80-yard touchdown drive to take a 10-9 lead. After a few punts back and forth, the Broncos again found the end zone after a Justin Simmons interception, putting them up 24-9. The Cardinals would go on to score 6 more points, but couldn't make a comeback, and the Broncos broke their 5-game losing streak with a 24-15 win. The Cardinals are now 4-10 with playoffs completely off the table. It is likely that Kyler Murray will miss the remainder of the season, and boy, what a wasted season this was for all the Cardinals and the fans. Certainly head coach Cliff Kingsbury will be on the hot seat. I feel we're past debating whether he should be the head coach or not. I think it's more so when they decide to fire him. Now for the Cardinals, no doubt, it's disappointing, but the Suns are blazing the Western Conference currently. After a 5-game skid, the Suns were able to beat the Clippers on the road and then had to host the Pelicans at home. Just a few weeks ago, the Pelicans beat the Suns in back-to-back games, and we could see a rivalry building between these two squads. It began last year when the Suns knocked a young Pelicans team out of the playoffs, and in the first match of the season, the Pelicans not only won the game, but they went for the kill when Zion dunked the ball in style as the clock ticked down. The Pelicans were up by double digits at the time of the dunk, and while some Suns players took offense to that. Well, the last time they played, the Suns were able to rebound and get a 118-114 win. But this was no ordinary win. Devin Booker, who has been playing crazy all year, put up a season-high 58 points on 21 for 35 shooting. What's even crazier is that his shooting from the field and his lack of shooting from the free throw line, as he missed 5 free throws, which is far too many for as good a shooter he is. You know, he could have 63 points if he makes all those field goals. Obviously, 63 points is way more better to the eye than 58. But guys, that's our Pro Sports Report in the big leagues. I'm